What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Neg Entropy Chronicles. So, I got this request by a dude who watched my Joe Rogan videos, and I'll leave them down in the description, or you'll see them on the tags when I do my ad cards. But it was about him talking about the N-word, right? But then the guy said, hey, yo, how about you look at the Young Turks? Now, I used to watch the Young Turks periodically. They talk about a lot of racial discrepancies, things like that. But there are some compilations that they have, which is ironic that they talk about it. This dude said, hey, one of the guys that you'll see in the video, he's trying to cry at one point and all of that stuff, but they forget what they've done, because once again, when you're doing so many videos, so many things like that, you'll say some things that are not appealing. But let me show you what they did. All right,
I apologize. I know these are like difficult words to hear, but words like nigger and fag. Nigger. You niggers are why I lost my job. He only shot a nigger. Run, nigger, run.
Nigger this or nigger that. Okay, so they're like, all right, you cover that Jerry Rice looking nigga.
Whatever, niggerhead.
Nigger Lake.
He canceled his weekend at Niggerhead Ranch.
His ranch was called Niggerhead. Fucking Jews and niggers.
Nigger lover on it.
Which is better, nigger or cracker?
It was apparently called Niggerhead.
Oh, you're a nigger?
Doing fucking nothing and being a lazy nigger.
They were nigger lovers.
It don't give a nigger time to learn his lesson.
White crackers.
Yeah.
Does that mean now we can say black niggers?
There will never be a nigger.
you know, once again, this breaks down to the whole thing of, regardless of the context, why do people think that they can use the word knowing for a fact that they shouldn't use the word? And because I saw another dude I know, he actually has a breakdown from a dude who went out. Looks like it was in California, but he's just walking around asking people, how do you feel about Joe Rogan using the N-word? A lot of black people didn't have an issue with it. Even older black people, they were like, well, if he's a journalist and he uses it, as long as it's in the context, so on and so forth. Then you had white people who was like, no, it's not okay. He shouldn't be using the word. And it's always surprising when you see black people say, man, whatever. Only one black person I saw in the video, because I didn't watch the whole thing, because I was just like, all right, somebody using it as a construct to say, well, if they're okay with it, then why shouldn't we be able to use the word? But let's talk about it for real. Why do you want to? I don't care the context. I don't care why you think you should be able to say it. What is it within you that you feel like you should use it? Whether it's a joke, anything. I've seen Bill Burr use jokes talking about black folks. He doesn't even use the word. Never once. Been around black people, whatever, and you see what he does on his stand-ups. He never goes towards that. Why? He's got a black wife. He knows that he shouldn't be using it. He understands why he shouldn't be using it. There's a lot of comedians. George Carlin, God rest his soul. Every stand-up that I ever watched him use, he never used it. Now, somebody can prove me wrong and show me where he used it, then I'd be like, what made him think that he could use it? Because it always breaks down to why you think you should use it. I just don't understand it. There's a guy that was the one that posted it. I'm gonna actually read this off to y'all so y'all can get an understanding about why he said he sees no qualm with using it. Alright, so this is how the conversation went. So I asked him, so question for you. If you saw my videos, I'm not pushing for cancel culture nonsense, but do you think he should have used the word regardless of context? He says, I don't care if anyone uses any word, as long as they're not being mean in context. I have a joke that the punchline is that word, and I have told it to dozens of POCs, people of color, and they love it and can't wait to retell it. So he's waiting to retell it to someone else. And I said, good luck to you. Because here's the thing. I know I've met the dude back in the day. We've had, civil discourse about different things. But say for instance it's me in my age now and he says, hey yo, I want to tell you this joke. I'm gonna tell him, don't use it. If it's got the N-word in it, don't use it. And if he say, well, why not? Because I don't rock with it. I'm not rocking with anyone using the word with me. I don't care if you white, Indian, Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican. I don't care, because even with the whole DaBaby video I dropped, after the whole debacle where he got jumped, he was like, I'm a real N, do. But if somebody call you black, you ain't rocking with it. I ain't black, I'm Dominican. So what makes you think that you can use the word? Puerto Ricans, a lot of them don't believe in their families getting with black folks, but they still feel like they can use it. Hey, I've listened to plenty of Fat Joe music, and I've heard songs where he used the N-word, and I'd be like, why is he using it as fluently as he is? Because there's no repercussions. Once again, I talk about the Jewish people when they use you can't use no racial negative words with Jewish people. You can't be like, yo, what's up my I looked at the list of them, looked at the definitions, where they came from, all of that. But they can say, F them Jews, but then he said the N-word. He didn't say F them what's. He ain't used none of the racial derogatory terms because they understand that their page will be shut down. And this is the problem. It's almost like when you say jokes are like low-bearing fruit. That's how I look at how other races use the N-word. They know it's an easy task to use because ain't nothing gonna happen to them. Hey, the dude I talked to on that message, really, I want to talk more to him, but I'm like, that's gonna be in private. That's not gonna be voiced, because men can talk in private, and I ain't gotta have that dealt with. But even to him, I'm just surprised that he's like, I can't wait to retell it. Why? Who are you telling? Because if you because this is what he's probably gonna do. And I had a conversation with him. He's probably gonna check and see the temperature to see if they really rocking with him actually using the word. Because that's how you have to do it. You have to check and make sure to see if they really rocking with it. But how many jokes is he gonna do with Jews? How many jokes is he gonna do with Asian people? How many jokes is he gonna do with Mexican people? How many jokes is he gonna do with Dominicans, where you gotta use derogatory terms towards them and think it's gonna be it's gonna be all culture and it's just gonna be money? Like, come on, man. Like, let's talk about it for real. It just irks me that people are obsessed with using the word knowing that they shouldn't use it. You can say what you want. Well, black people shouldn't use it too. But who are you to dictate that? Black people took it and they using it how they want to. Don't think that you're entitled enough to use it. I don't care the context. I don't care the reasoning. It is not for you to use. So stop thinking that you can use it. Stop finding a reason to be able to use it. Go to the hood and use it. Use it in good context and see how it goes. Just go to a random hood with a bunch of black folks and say, yo, what's up, man? And see how that plays out for you. But you won't do it because you understand that if you just go use that willy-nilly, there's a price to pay. Yeah, you use it with, dozens of people of color, but you ain't using it in everywhere. You're not using it willy-nilly. You want to tell it in a joke form. Just go use it on a normal basis and see how it plays out for you. That's what I'm talking about. The same thing with Joe Rogan. He was using it around all of the white people they was talking to, or the Italian people he was talking to. And you saw some of their reactions. Some laughed, other people was But he didn't use it around black people on any of his shows. That's all I'm saying. And then he goaded another one to say it. So the Young Turks is just as bad as him. I don't care what context they was using in that. They wrong too. And I hope y'all send this to them so they can learn this too. I don't care what reasoning they thought was the reason to use it. And it obviously been going on for a while. So save it for somebody who is not of this culture that's just saying, oh, well, it's fine. Go talk to all of them and see how they feel about it and see how they rock with it. Because I'm guaranteeing you, majority of them ain't going to sign off on it. And that's just real talk. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody. Peace.